It's time for your weekly episode of Team of the Week predictions. Team of the Week 7 is coming on Wednesday, and in this video today we're going to take a look at who could be featuring. If you need some coins to improve your team, look no further than IG Vault for the cheapest coins on the market, and don't forget to use the code Kieron to get yourself a discount at the checkout. There's a chance to win some free coins just by clicking the link in the description too. As per usual, likes, comments, all that good stuff down below, and of course if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. Let's get straight into things this week. We are going to start with one of the more exciting options for the upcoming Team of the Week match. We are going to talk about Vinicius Jr., who could get a second in form on Wednesday. 2 goals in a 2-1 win for Real Madrid, and some good match ratings could certainly be enough, and that card could be pretty damn nice. I packed his first in form, like I said in yesterday's video at the start. I actually wasn't the biggest fan of it, but when I come up against it, it does work against me, so I'm sure a second in form variant of this guy would be really, really nice for the game. We then have Angel Di Maria, who got himself a goal and a assist in a win for PSG, so he could also be one of the headlining players. Like, these two could actually be the best 2 players in the upcoming Team of the Week, depending on how much EA want to juice it this coming week. For those interested, by the way, it was a 2-1 win against Lille, where Di Maria did his work in the past few days. And then we come on to Lozano, who on Tuesday got himself a hat-trick in a 3-3 draw against Villarreal. There could be a pretty nice card coming for Roma fans. Pellegrini got a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win against Cagliari. Also got decent match ratings as well. And as I say, this could actually be quite a nice item depending on the upgrades EA do indeed give it. We then come on to Matty Ryan, who on Thursday made 6 saves in a 2-0 win for Real Sociedad against Celta Vigo. Obviously claiming a clean sheet as well, and also getting himself some very nice match ratings. So one goalkeeper option is right there. And I think you all know about another goalkeeper who I'll be talking about later in the video. We also have Fabian Ruiz, who got himself a goal in a win for Napoli. Now in this same game, Insigne did score twice, but I'd still back Fabian over him just because he got a bit of a better match rating from Gazzetta, and that's why he's in my predictions this week. The next few players are all looking actually really, really good. There is a chance of a second in form Luis Diaz this week, and I really hope this one happens because his first in form in Ultimate Team, I think, is absolutely class. So a second in form would obviously just be even better, and hopefully we can have a few second in forms in this upcoming Team of the Week. He got a goal and an assist in a 4-1 win for Porto against Boavista. So as I say, I personally am hoping he makes it, and I would love to have this guy in my future red picks because he would make for an excellent super sub option. We then follow on with a defender, and it's actually one of the picks that I'm super confident in, and I feel like everyone will predict this guy for good reason. 2 goals and a clean sheet in a 3-0 win for Chelsea against Newcastle. It would be ridiculous if Reece James didn't get in to the upcoming Team of the Week. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that, but as I say, pretty confident with it. I would love to say I'm 100% confident, but since it's EA, I'm 99% confident, so you know how it is. Aouar could make a Team of the Week appearance this week. He got himself a goal in a 2-1 win for Lyon against Lens. Also got good match ratings as well, so he could find himself getting his first special card of FIFA 22 Ultimate Team this Wednesday. So yeah, once again, hopefully that one happens because I've really liked Aouar's items in Ultimate Team in the past. We could have yet another brilliant centre-back coming into Ultimate Team. We've already got so many. How about some more? Diego Carlos got himself a goal and helped keep a clean sheet in a 2-0 win against Osasuna for Sevilla. So yeah, as I say, we could have just another ridiculous CB option. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that one in the comments down below. Mitrovic could finally get himself a special card. He's come close a few times this FIFA, but a hat-trick on Saturday should be enough to see him get in. That's 3 goals against West Brom. One of the goals was a penalty, but as I say, he's in good form. He really, really has been this year, and hopefully does make it in. We then come on to a player who is another one which should be 100% getting in this week. So his side, Leyton Orient, won 5-0 against Hartlepool. He got a hat-trick. And on top of that hat-trick, he also got 2 assists as well. So he was involved in all 5 goals. Like, there is no way he should miss out in the upcoming Team of the Week. But it is worth mentioning there is a player called Telford who in the same division got himself 3 goals and a assist in a 5-0 win against Stevenage, who also is an option. I don't think EA will put both in since they're from the same league, so I've gone with this guy instead just because he had more goal contributions, but it is obviously worth mentioning Telford as well. It's fair to say a lot of hat-tricks have been scored in the past few days. Vlahovic is another player who found the back of the net 3 times in a win. He got all 3 goals in a 3-0 win for Fiorentina against Spezia. One of the goals was a penalty, but I don't think that will stop his chances. Yannick Carrasco could also find himself getting a special card on Wednesday, a goal and a assist for him in a 3-0 win against Real Betis. Also some good match ratings for Carrasco too, so hopefully this one does happen because, yeah, nice. It would be nice to have, you know, yet another La Liga left-wing option in the same Team of the Week, wouldn't it? So we'll see what happens with this one. Then we have Alisson, player of, obviously, Gladbach, and he got himself a goal and a assist in a 2-1 win. So maybe could get in a little less confident on player, but we will see what happens. Nisi Stalo got himself 2 goals in a 2-1 win against Angers, so could find himself getting a special card on Wednesday as well. And then we come on to Junya Ito, who got a goal and 2 assists in a 6-2 win for Genk. So as you can imagine, with the game being very high scoring, there are other options from this game, but we are going to go for the Japanese winger because he seems like the most likely candidate as things stand. We then go over to the MLS where we've got a bit of an interesting one. We've got Zolarian, whose name I'm almost certainly getting wrong. Anyway, he played twice in the past week and he 100% deserves an inform, and I hope he gets, you know, like a majorly boosted one too. Maybe could be the featured player this week actually. So on Thursday he got himself a goal and 2 assists in a 3-2 win against Orlando, and then on Sunday got himself 2 goals in a 3-1 win against DC. And he scored some bangers as well. He scored some really, really nice goals in the past week. So, like, ignore the 81 rating, ignore the card on the screen right now. I'm hoping this guy does get the featured Team of the Week and does get some really nice boosts, especially in that shooting department. Because, as I say, it is muchly deserved. And if you want to see some good goals, I would look at the highlights from them past 2 games, because I'm telling you, he scored some bangers. We have a German striker from Paderborn. He got himself a hat-trick in a 4-2 win. So, he's another player who could feature on the reserves. Okay, so something new in my Team of the Week predictions. The following few players, we're going to have some 50-50 picks. So we're going to have 2 players from like each team, and I'm going to discuss why I think they are 50-50 choices. So let's get into things. By the way, just to make it clear, I'm not saying that all of these players are going to get in. I'm not saying both of them are. I'm saying one of them, but that you'll understand more when we get into it. Anyway, so from Inter Milan, they played 2 games in the past week. In the first one, D'Ambrosio got himself a goal and a clean sheet in a 2-0 win against Empoli. Also got some good match ratings from Gazzetta. Then on the weekend, Milan obviously played again, and Correa got 2 goals in a 2-0 win against Udinese. I don't think EA will go with both, and as things stand, I am currently siding with D'Ambrosio, but I wouldn't be shocked to see Correa. I haven't seen his match rating yet. Gazzetta, at the time of recording, haven't published it, and that's why I'm choosing the centre-back at the minute. But as I say, do not count out the one to watch forward. The fact that he is one to watch does make me think EA may go with him. We then go on to Rangers win. Now, Rangers didn't play twice, but they had a pretty big scoreline. 6-1 win over Motherwell, so there is some standout options from this game. One of them is Sakala, who got himself a hat-trick, so normally he would be, you know, the guarantee. But then we have James Tavernier, who got himself a goal and 2 assists. No clean sheet, but still a pretty good output. Now, if I'm being honest, if the striker was a gold normally in Ultimate Team, I would pick him 10 times out of 10. But because he's a silver and there's been so many silver hat-tricks in the past week, I think EA maybe might look to Tavernier instead. So something to think about there. My actual prediction, if I can only pick one, as things stand, would be Tav. So that is that. Then we come on to Crystal Palace. Now, as you can see, we have 2 options on the screen. We've got Conor Gallagher, who got himself a goal and a assist in Crystal Palace's 2-0 win against Man City. And obviously, in the same game, Zaha got a goal as well. They both got the same match rating, but Gallagher got man of the match. But once again, because he's a silver, and silver spaces in Team of the Week are limited, EA might go for the gold option instead. But they might go for Gallagher. Now, if they go for Gallagher, our next pick is at risk, because I don't think they'll put 2 Premier League silvers on the reserves. And with Gallagher and Ramsdale both being silver, I think only one of them is going to make the cut. So I think in the upcoming Team of the Week, we will either see Ramsdale and Zaha or Gallagher and Gabriel. Now, if you didn't know what Ramsdale did, he turned into like the most incredible goalkeeper on the weekend. He was ridiculous in Arsenal's 2-0 win against Leicester, and I won't lie, I'll be a bit gutted if he doesn't make the upcoming Team of the Week, because he 1,000,000% deserves it. There has not been a better goalkeeping performance over the past week than what Aaron Ramsdale did against Leicester. So hopefully he gets in 8 saves and a clean sheet. But as I say, if EA go with Gallagher for Crystal Palace, then I think we'll see Gabriel from Arsenal get in instead. He was also very good in that win against Leicester, getting himself a goal and a clean sheet. I really think Ramsdale should be in, but like honestly, my head is telling me that EA are going to go with Conor Gallagher, and thus, because of that, I think they'll go with Gabriel from Arsenal instead, which would be a shame, but that's just how I think EA will do it. So, all the cards you've seen previously, that is my 23-man prediction for the upcoming Team of the Week. I think players like Di Maria and Vinicius are going to be our headliners this week. And I know what some of you are thinking. Kieron, you've forgotten about Ronaldo, you've forgotten about Thomas Muller, you've forgot about some other Bayern Munich players. Believe me, I haven't forgot. I'm predicting what I think EA will do, not what I think, obviously, players deserve. So let's talk about some of these players that I have left out, and I'll explain why I've done that. So let's start with the Man United game. Let's start with why I've left out Ronaldo. I just think bit too soon, since we've just had the Player of the Month, and because of that, I don't think EA will go for him. Even though, obviously, the Man United Tottenham game is a big game in the grand schemes of the Premier League, but it's two sides that are pretty much underperforming. Am I saying it's impossible for Ronaldo to get in? No, there is definitely a chance. We know how much EA love to sell packs, but I feel like because we've got a promo ongoing, EA won't be as bothered about selling packs just for the Team of the Week, so I think Ronaldo might miss out. Not saying he will, but I think it's unlikely as things stand, but obviously could be very wrong with that. Now let's move on to the Bayern Munich game, and it's another one of them scenarios where last week we should have had Foden, this coming week we should have Thomas Muller. He got himself a goal and 3 assists, which is, you know, a very big performance. But with obviously him having a Team of the Week card in Team of the Week 4, if we're going by the same rules as why Foden got left out, then Thomas Muller won't make it in either. Once again, I'm not saying he 1,000,000% won't get in, because things can change. EA might change how they do things, but if we're going by the same logic as we did with Foden, Muller should not be in the upcoming Team of the Week. But who knows what surprises will be installed with for us. Alternatively, from the Bayern Munich game, we then could get someone like Lewandowski. He got himself 2 goals in that match, but he's got 2 goals in a few other games this season, and he's been looked over. So because of that, I'm kind of thinking maybe EA will look over him again, which is a shame, because he's another player who I think is, you know, a bit overdue a special item. So that's going to do us for this episode of Team of the Week Predictions. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do leave a like rating on the video. In the middle of the screen, you can check out some player reviews to some pretty cool videos that have been released there, especially the Marco and Nautovic one. Over on the right, you can see some player rankings. And yeah, that's all from me. I'll catch you in the next one.